everyone, it's Jack from Cultaholic.com back again with another quick news update involving WrestleMania 35. Now, according to Robbie Fox of Barstool Sports, WrestleMania 35 will be held at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, which will probably be promoted as New York because it's more famous and it's just right next door. Now, Robbie Fox has cited a source close to the deal and also added that other cities in contention were Philadelphia and Detroit, but New York/New Jersey has won out. Of course, a recent WrestleMania was held in MetLife Stadium. I believe that was WrestleMania 29, which was of course headlined by John Cena versus The Rock, the once-in-a-lifetime match, part 2, the twice in a lifetime match. If this is true, this is a very recent venue that WWE are rerunning again. You know, that it was only last held there at WrestleMania 29. It's only a 6-year gap until WrestleMania 35. But then I thought, you know what? They ran in New Orleans for WrestleMania 30, and now WrestleMania 34 is going to take place in New Orleans. So I guess they're not averse to returning to a recent venue just a few years in the future. So I can understand why they've done this. Obviously, it's a big city, or New York, New Jersey is like a big hub, and it'll probably provide an apt theme for them as well. So yeah, that's pretty interesting if it is indeed true. Of course, no official word has been given yet. In other news, the GM of 205 Live has been revealed, and it's Rockstar Spud, formerly of Impact Wrestling and the British independent scene for many years as well. Spud is now known as Drake Maverick in WWE, and very much the theme of his appearance was that he's worked for like 16 years or whatever to be there. That's what he tweeted afterwards. He said, "Today's my birthday. I've worked for 16 years to get here at WWE." And he just seems really proud, and he's a nice guy, so it's really good to see. He was brought out on stage by Daniel Bryan, who introduced him as Drake Maverick. The name seemed to confuse people. There wasn't too big a pop, but there was a pop when he then announced that there will be a 16-man tournament to crown the new WWE Cruiserweight Champion. 2 matches took place on 205 Live. Cedric Alexander has already progressed to the next round, and so has TJ Perkins, who defeated Tyler Bate, the former WWE UK champion. It'll be very interesting to see whether Spud, or Maverick I guess as we should now call him, whether he steps in the ring, because he's of course a very capable wrestler indeed. He's I think a 2-time former X Division champion over in Impact Wrestling. And he was, an in-ring competitor there, as well as a manager for the likes of EC3. He was like Dixie Carter's heelish chief of staff as well. But as well as being like a non-wrestling figure, he can also step in the ring and mix it up as well. And he's a very unique character just because he's quite small. He's quite short, and he can play either the scrappy underdog babyface or the dastardly little sneaky heel. So kind of works for him. His size kind of works to his advantage. And finally, in the 3rd episode of the Mixed Match Challenge, Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss have advanced to the next round after defeating Becky Lynch and Sami Zayn. This was one of the more entertaining matchups in terms of like the humorous build between both teams. There was a funny bit where Bliss and Strowman bought each other t-shirts, but they bought them in their own sizes, so that you had Alexa Bliss in like a massive t-shirt and Strowman struggling to get on this tiny I've not made it sound that funny there. I swear down, it was quite funny. It was. Becky Lynch and Sami Zayn have put a lot of work into their characters and their vignettes leading up to this match, which makes me think that even though they lost, they could be favourites to win the sort of second chance losers bracket kind of thing. The whole thing revolved around Becky and Sami trying to bring out the opposite aspects of each other. Becky was trying to get Sami to go back to his old babyface ways. Sami was trying to channel Becky's aggression and make her really take it out on their opponents. Ultimately, it didn't work. Bliss and Strowman won, and Bliss even hit the Sparkle Splash while balanced on Strowman's shoulders, which was very, very impressive indeed. Thanks for watching this video. I've been Jack from Cultaholic.com. You can follow me on Twitter here. Also, don't forget to check out our Patreon page, which is here at patreon.com/cultaholic. And finally, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us.